Hey everybody, Happy New Year's! So, yeah, 2018 has been a crazy year for me. As most of you know, I moved out to California. I moved out to LA, and it has been one crazy roller coaster of a ride. Yeah, I moved there in January, at the end of January last year, with nothing set in place, and it was just kind of a risky move. There was a lot happening in 2017 that just kind of affected my life in a very negative way, and I just needed some time to grow and some time to find myself. I had a pretty rough relationship in 2017, and after I broke up with my girlfriend at that time, I spent a week with my brother, and that week was probably the most enlightening week of my life. We just talked about my own goals and like what I wanted to do with my life, and honestly, I didn't know where I was going. I had no idea who I was. I had no idea where I wanted to be, and I was just kind of stuck. And sad. And there was something I always wanted to do ever since I was little, and I wanted to move out to California. Ever since I was 6 years old, that's what I always wanted to do. I don't know why California, but I always did. I'd joke around and be like, oh, it's because of the weather. Like, oh, you'll see me one day, I'll be in California and I'll be in the sun and you'll be cold. And it was just like a cute little kid thing, and then got older and realized I could do it. Maybe I didn't do it in the most conventional way, but I did it because I wanted to, and honestly, it was the best decision of my life, and I'm so thankful to my brother and my family for being so supportive of me, and my friends of just being very supportive of me on my journey to figure out who I am and who I want to be. Yeah, it's been quite an adventure. I started off thanks to one of my good friends from middle school, Brendan. He helped me stay with him for a little bit in his place in Orange County, and he got me started. If it wasn't for him, I don't know where I would be. Those first few months, him introducing me to his friends, Elliot, Quincy, Ryan, Nick, Nicole, and from there it just kind of like skyrocketed. It was pretty tough. Those first few months I wasn't working. I had no job. I saved up a fair amount of money to start me off. I wasn't sure if it was enough, but I felt like it would last me maybe like half a year. But sadly, it only lasted me about I think like 2 or 3 months. And then there was a point where I only had $7 in my bank account, and I was living off of that for like, I think maybe two or 3 weeks. And that was really tough. I almost moved back home and just like gave up on this, because it wasn't easy. But then I ended up getting a job opportunity with a place called the Tutoring Center, and I was a math tutor at this place. It was far. I commuted 3 hours one way and then 3 hours back just to get to work. And honestly, I felt like it was worth it. Every single minute, second I spent commuting, I felt like it was worth it, because I loved helping out the kids and working with them and seeing their growth. And it was like creating those connections. It was beautiful, and I never thought I would enjoy teaching or tutoring, but I did, and I loved it. And then I was with them for a while, and then I ended up moving to my uncle's place for a while, because it was just closer, a little bit closer to work. Still 3 hours, but but it was closer to LA and closer to where I wanted to be. And I stayed there for a few months and saved up money and ended up buying a car. Ghost, we got Ghost over here, my baby. And Ghost has got me through a lot of hard times. I started Ubering, and then I was able to gain a significant amount of money through Uber, and honestly, it's been a great tool for me, because in LA you have to drive everywhere, man. You have to drive everywhere, and like Like, just being able to use that on my way to see friends, on my way to work, on my way home from work, it was a great tool to have and a great source of second income. So I am so grateful for Uber and the opportunity to drive with them. So that has definitely helped stabilize me. And then I ended up getting another job opportunity with a company called Bankers Life in life and health insurance, and that has been an amazing opportunity. I've just learned so much about how to prepare for my future and how to create a safe nest egg for myself upon approaching retirement, whenever I get to retirement, and just creating that safe nest egg so I can grow money in a risky way. But since I have that safety, you know, since I have that safety nest egg, it's not a huge risk to me. I've been very grateful for the opportunity. I've learned so much about insurance and just ways to grow my money, and it's honestly been a life-changing opportunity. And I never thought I would like it, because I used to be super against insurance. But honestly, it's something that we all should have and we all need. And if you do it in the right way, it can help set you for the rest of your life, help set your kids, your grandkids. If you're a kid looking to help your parents out, it's just a great tool to have. So yeah, and then I ended up moving to a place in LA with my friends Ryan and Nick and Nicole, and that has been a great opportunity. Honestly, they have been so welcoming, and I'm so appreciative of them just allowing me to come into their place and joining our little family in East LA. So it's been great. I love LA. I've grown so much. I've learned so much about myself that I never thought I'd know. And I realize now I can live off of, if I could live off of $7 for like 2 or 3 weeks, I could do anything. Damn. I've gotten to a point where I'm stable now, relatively. And now I can focus on the things that I want to do. And honestly, even though I went through these ups and downs and it was scary and there was a lot of stress, honestly, I wouldn't trade it for anything in the world, because I've just learned so much and I've grown so much, and I love it. I love who I am now. I love who I'm going to be. And I think next year, since I've created a nice little stability and safety, you know, for myself now in this year 2018, you know, this first year was definitely a rough year, but I think 2019, I have a feeling it's going to be an amazing year. There's so many things I want to do, and now I have strategies of how I want to approach it. So I'm excited. I'm excited for myself. I'm excited to get opportunities to help other people, and honestly, to close out 2018 and start 2019. Honestly, if there's something you want to do but you're too afraid to do it because you're afraid of what might happen to you and like your comfort and how it might affect your family and friends, I say obviously talk to your family and friends about it, just to like let those loved ones know what you want to do with your life. But honestly, go do it. You're the biggest support that you have, and if you can do the things that you want to do and you have the courage to do it, it will work out. It will work out. It's gonna be scary. It's not gonna be easy. It will not be easy, for sure. But it will be worth it. 100% it will be worth it. Because at the end of the day, just knowing what you can do for yourself, it's an amazing feeling, and it just gives you the strength that you want and that you need to just trust yourself. So that's all I have to say. And then if your friends and family support you, that's a great bonus, because honestly, I wouldn't have been able to get to where I am today without all the support that I've gotten, and I'm so appreciative of everyone who's helped me out on this journey, and I love you guys so much. Yeah, so Happy New Year's, and I wish you guys the best of luck and everything that you want in 2019. If you want something, go do it. Seriously, go do it. It's worth it, okay? All right, love you guys. Peace.